Welcome to the third type of phrases, the multi-selection. Name is pending until I find a better name for this, really. The first phrase type is just by itself, no declaration needed. The second phrase type is mutable, which I hope you are well familiar with up to this point. And the last one is multi-selection. Now, there's a lot of similarities with the syntax with mutable, but they differ vastly. Just like a mutable phrase type, the multi-selection has the same type of phrase setup in which words which you may or may not speak are prepended with a question mark. So you could say by AK-47, by smoke M4. You don't have to say everything. As long as it has a question mark, you may or may not say it. And just kind of like a mutable phrase, you have little if statements which takes stuff that's extracted out of the phrase of what's expected. Now, in a mutable phrase, these if statements are phrases which you expect the user to speak. So if you say by AK-47, you need to explicitly say what phrase the user would speak in a mutable phrase, and then you have your macro associated. In a multi-selection, you do not need to do that. You just need to associate a word that the user can speak, and then the macro associated. So if I was to say by AK-47, it hears AK-47, it will send the keystroke. If I say by AK-47 grenade, it hears AK-47, it hears grenade, it executes it like that. So let me give you an example of this.
Enabled scripts.
By AK-47 grenade. By smoke grenade vest. Alright, let's change this up a little bit.
Enabled scripts.
By grenade.
Multiselection.
By vest. So there you go, you can see how this multi-selection can be used and pretty much how powerful it is. It can be used in a lot of different situations. If you need something like a list that can be spoken from without having to define each individual phrase that could potentially ever be spoken. So there we go.